Welcome to the FlySafe, your app for electronic checklists and more. In this video we will show you how to start using the program. Upon installation, FlySafe does not contain any data. So you first need to download some airplanes and checklists from the server. After the first start, press the orange button. Or select Planes and Checks item from the menu and go to Database Synchronization form. Of course, you can create your own content on our website and get it to your device. But for simplicity we will use data from our global catalog. Select the second tab, Listed Planes and Checklists. The global catalog is selected in the drop-down list by default. Select Show Airplanes and press Show Data button. The app will load the list of publicly available airplanes and checklists, sorted by OEM. Expand the list and select what you would like to download. This checkbox will download general information about the airplane and its data for weight and balance calculation. This checkbox will download the respected checklist. You can select either of these checkboxes, depending on your needs. In our example, we will download all data for 2 airplanes. Choose the necessary content and press the download button. Data will be fetched to your device, so you can access it offline in flight. Now return to the main screen and see the list of airplanes stored on your device. Swipe from right to left to delete the airplane from the database. Swipe from left to right to temporarily hide the airplane from the list. You can change the visibility settings in the left drawer. Now tap on the airplane to expand its card. From here you have an access to airplane's information, weight and balance calculation, and checklists. In the information form, you can read the airplane's data and its main performance characteristics, which were provided on the website. In the weight and balance form you can calculate the takeoff weight and center of gravity for the given commercial load. You can set up the form to avoid some unwanted changes and hide some secondary elements. Please provide your numbers in the input fields. Pilots and passengers' weights. Fuel load and its characteristic. Luggage weight. If needed, you can change the dimensions of the fields. Now press Calculate Weight and Balance button to calculate and display the results. You can find your estimated maximum flight time and fuel available. Takeoff weight and margin below or above of maximum value. The first point on the graph is the center of gravity at takeoff weight. The second point is the one without a fuel. So you can see how the center of gravity is moving during the flight. Now let's return to the main screen to try checklists. If you have more than one checklist, please expand Checklists catalog and select the necessary one. The form has a number of different settings and taps for control and customization. Swipe to the right to display the next page or to the left to return to the previous one. You can also use tabs to scroll through the pages. Tap on a check item or either of both check buttons to mark the item as done. To unmark a check item, double tap on it. Or double tap either of both check buttons. With 3 fingers tap, or with a switch in the menu you can switch to the text-to-speech mode and back to normal one. In the settings you can select if challenge response or only challenge will be read. Tap on either of the check buttons to read the next item. Double tap on the right check button will repeat the current item. Double tap on the left check button will repeat the previous item. Once all items are done, the page will be marked as finished. You can reset the page by a long tap on either of check buttons or by a long tap with 2 fingers on the grid or by a long tap on the tabs checkbox. The buttons in the bottom panel are used to quickly switch between sections. The first 3 check sections are automatically mapped to these buttons. Tap on a button to change the check section. Long tap on a button will reset all pages in the section and display its first page. Do Not Panic button opens the left drawer containing the list with all sections of the current checklist, so you can easily access their pages. Same as above, a tap on the page's name switches the page, and a long tap switches the page, reseating it. The radio fail form is built in and always present in every checklist, so you can call the form to show the light signals in case of a radio malfunction. A long tap on the Do Not Panic button opens the built-in compass, which shows you current magnet course and flight levels you should fly with given direction. You can change the flight level numbers in the app's menu. You can also change compass's layout by tapping on it. To hide the compass, just tap anywhere outside of it. Now let's talk how you can customize the checklist form. Tap on the plus or minus button to change the font size of check items. Currently this works for check items only, but not for comments. Long tap changes the height of the cells. And a double tap the margin between cells, so you can easily adjust the font and margins to your display size. In the right drawer you have the following options. Show or hide comment items of your checklists. Show or hide tabs checkboxes. Whole tabs. Or the bottom panel. This might be useful if you have a small screen on your device. Enable or disable checklist automatically scroll. If enabled, the checklist will scroll up and down once either of the check buttons is pressed. Show or hide either of the check buttons. Display check items in the uppercase. If you do not like the yellow cursor showing the next pending item, or you do not want to mark the first item of the checklist, you can easily switch it off. Also from the right drawer you can call compass. Main app settings. And notes. Here you can make and organize some handwritten notes, which are stored locally on your device. You can also switch to notes by making a long tap with one finger on the checklist. Tap here to switch between pen and eraser. Long tap here to select the pen's thickness. Tap on the app bar to display the current time. Tap the cross to return to the previous form. We hope now you are fit to use the app. Please check other videos to learn how to create your own content on our website. Comments and ideas are warm welcome. Just send us an email or use the comments section under this video. Thank you very much for your time. Fly safe and run your checklists.